So I got contact. So I following. I'm following Booktips on Twitter, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to read a? Do you want to get a copy of a book for free? Read it, and then review it on like Twitter and Amazon." I was like, "Yeah, because I like to read and I like free stuff, so I don't say any bad things about it." So they asked me a few questions like have you ever reviewed a book? How long does it take you to read? And then I answered the questions. And they were like, "Hey, look at these books we recently posted about. Tell us which ones you want to read, and we'll get in contact with the author." So I did. I looked at the books, and I found one that I thought was really interesting, and it's called Murder In-Absentia. I'm terrible at editing. I don't know how to edit. So I'm going to show you a picture on my tablet. This is the Murder In-Absentia on Goodreads.com. And it's about a young man is found dead in his bed. And he has like this look of agony on his face. So it reminds me of a movie I heard about where people were like, I think it might have been Supernatural, where like someone died there, like on their face. I might be wrong. And he had like weird tattoos on his body. And his dad is a senator, and he thinks, "Oh, my son might have been murdered." and Felix is a professional investigator. And it's him trying to find out who murdered this kid. And Absentia is in a fantasy world, and the city, I guess, that this takes place in is Regressia, and it takes what it is from it takes inspiration from a lot of places. Take my glasses off. I'm blind. Okay. Now back to my story. Okay, so I messaged them on Twitter saying, "Hey, I want to read this book." Like, okay. And then I guess they like tweeted the author. They're like, "Hey, this person wants to read and review their book." And then they gave me his Twitter page, like the at so and so, and the author, and I got in contact with Assaph Mehr. I might be pronouncing his name wrong. It's Mehr. And I was like, "Hey, I want to read and review your book." And he was like, "Okay, come email me at my Gmail." I was like, "Okay." And so I emailed him my P.O. box. So I emailed him my P.O. box, and I can't wait for the book to come. And it sounds really interesting because I like fantasy. I like mystery. So it's like, yay! And I'm going to have the link for the Goodreads page. Because I obviously didn't read like the whole thing's about. So I have a link for the Goodreads page down in the description. And the author's Twitter page thing and Booktips Twitter page in the description. Have a good day. And I can't wait to review it. And when I review it, I'm going to put the review on YouTube. And she gave me tips on how to review, and I will read them. Thank you. Have a good day. And it's New Year's Eve, so have a happy New Year.